Good day. So our topic is all about imaging and design for social impact. So when we say imaging and design for social impact, it is the use of graphic design and also visual media to raise awareness, educate, influence, and also support the social causes. So there are lessons that we will discuss. So let's go.
Graphic design fundamental is a process in which we use typography, image, color, icon, and other illustration to communicate visually. This term was first coined by William Addison Twingins on 1992 as he called himself a graphic designer. This is the basic element of graphic design are the follow: line, shape, form, texture, and balance. First one is line, a kind of shape that connects two or more points. Consider it as one of essential elements of graphic. So you can see we have a straight line, diagonal line, curved line. Line used to divide space, create shape, or guide the viewer eyes. Attributes of line. We have weight, color, texture, and style. Shape. We have two-dimensional internal boundary of an object. Any object outlined with height and width. Line and shape, foundation of your design. So you can see you have circle, triangle, rectangle. The shape from made by lines and color, they help create structure. Major category of shape. We have geometric shape, are regular, precise, and mathematical shape like square, circle, triangle, and rectangle. Organic shape are irregular, natural looking, and free-form shape often found in nature like leaves, clouds, or fruit. Form. Three-dimensional shape. We have shadow, perspective, depth, and sometimes texture create a form. It also gives an object sense of place. Form. We have the 3D appearance or depth in a design. Texture. Physical quality of surface of an object in an artwork or design. It also refers to how an object looks or feels. Texture added depth and visual interest to flat image or object. Texture can be used for, the first one is establishing visual value or a full point in an artwork. And second one, having contrast within a design. And the third one, making an artwork visual balance. Visual balance is a create of visual equilibrium by creating elements such as line, shape, or form in terms of their visual weight. Basically, there are two kinds of visual balance. So we have the two kinds of balance. The first one is symmetrical balance. In include radial symmetry is when both sides of a place are equal. And the second one is we have a asymmetric balance. Both sides of your composition do not certain the same side.
Branding and identity design. Branding and identity design, it can be found everywhere. Branding is what people think about you. Identity is the visual representation of a brand. These are not just for products and services. So, Lucid Press 2008 enumerated these 7 steps creating a branding and identity design. One is establish a clear purpose and positioning. This means defining why your brand exists and what makes it different from others. 2. Conduct a thorough market search. This refers to researching your industry, competitors, and target audience. 3. Get a personality. A brand personality is the set of human traits you want your brand to express, like friendly, professional, modern, fun, or trustworthy. This helps people connect emotionally with your brand and makes it more memorable. 4. Create a polished logo. Your logo is the visual symbol of your brand. A polished logo is one that is clean, professional, and easily recognizable. It should represent your identity, values, and overall style. 5 is create an attractive color palette. A color palette is the set of colors used consistently in your brand materials. Colors influence emotions and perceptions. 6 is select professional typography. Typography refers to the fonts you choose for your brand. Professional typography is clear, readable, and aligns with your brand personality. And lastly, 7. Choose on brand supporting graphics. Supporting graphics include icons, shape, patterns, and photos that match your brand style. These visuals help strengthen your brand identity and make your materials look cohesive and attractive.
Layout and composition. These two focus on arrangement of your object elements on your design. Layout and composition. Building block of designs. Aim of layout hook. Clear and concise communication, tone, and feeling. Composition. Refer to the arrangement of the composition artwork in the visual media, painting, photo, and other artwork. Principle of art and design. Integral part of language, instrumental in the communication ideas. Its way of context arrangement is not about the element. It's a graphic, but it's about truthful composed layout. 5 basic principle of layout and composition. Proximity. Process of placing related elements together in design, blocks, text, graphics, and related should group to make your design easier to understand. White space is the negative space between in the paragraph elements on the design. Two types of white space, micro white space, macro white space. Alignment, it organizes different elements in the composition. Effective of use, alignment gives composition and creative balance. Alignment may be left, centered, right, and justified. Contrast, one element is opposite to the another element. Help you catch the viewer's eyes, create a direction on a given emphasis to something. Repetition, to use same space, color, best achieve consistency in your video.
Typography, from the word itself, it easily to understand or recognize. So it is the arranging of text that makes it readable and appealing to the reviewer or reader. So it involves typeface and font style. So when we say typeface, it is the text style, and the font style, it is the variation of weight of typeface. So if we misunderstand it, so the typeface is the topic, and the font style is the subtopic. So there are 3 types of font style. So the first is the serif. Serif are the font that have little stroke, and the sans serif are no extra stroke. And the last one is the display, are sometimes called fancy or decorative font only.
So let's move on in color. So color theory helps us understand how colors work together and how they affect what people see and what people feel in designs. So this is important in social impact projects because the right colors can make messages clearer, stronger, and more meaningful. So the first one is hue, the pure color. So hue is the basic color itself. Red, blue, yellow, green, and no black, white, or gray added, just the pure color. For example, a poster using pure gold to show how trust and calmness. So the second is saturation. So this is how intense or dull a color is. So saturations tell us if a color looks bright and vibrant or faded and grayish. So for example, a high saturation yellow looks loud and energetic, good for attention-grabbing posters. So the third one is value. So this is how light or dark a color is. So value is the lightness or darkness. So adding white makes a color lighter. Adding black makes it darker. For example, light blue for peaceful, hopeful design. So in short, hue is pure color, like red, blue, green. And saturation is brightness, vibrant or dull. Last one is value, lightness or darkness.
As the image. An image is a visual representation of something, such as person, object, scene, or idea. It can be created through photography, drawing, painting, digital graphics, or any other method that produces a picture. Images can be realistic or symbolic and are used to communicate information, emotions, or concepts. There are 2 types of images. We have the vector, a type of image that does not lose quality when zoomed in. Your image not be pixelate. Second is raster. Opposite to vector, raster images become pixelated when emerged. So, under vector image extensions, we have this Encapsulated PostScript or EPS to produce high-resolution graphics for print, and Adobe Illustrator Document or AI, most probably and a commonly used image title typed by designers. And in raster image file extensions, we have this Joint Photographic Expert Group or JPEG is the most commonly used image file type, known for lossy compression